Hi, for today's teardown we have this. It was only €5 on the British eBay. Roche cardiac reader. So it is apparently a medical instrument to detect typical markers of cardiac conditions in a sample of blood, which include those things, whatever they are: NT-proBNP, troponin T, myoglobin, and D-dimer. So it works with a test strip you will place here, and they look like this. As you can see, they are pretty expensive. It is why I did not purchase one. So you have one window where you insert your drop of blood, and we'll have two lines appearing here, like a pregnancy test almost. One reference line and one readout line, and those lines will be read by a camera inside here, and the instrument will measure the intensity of a line, it seems, and give out a result. On the other side of the strip there is a barcode which will be read here, and also the box of strips comes with a memory card like this, which contains the serial numbers, expiration dates, and the typical parameters of your strips. And it is just a dual inline 8-pin chip in here. Okay, so it is a pretty compact and light device, and I did see newer models are even smaller. They are almost the size of this box here only. We have nothing on the rear side. We have printer output probably. Power supply is made with a RJ45 plug from this power supply box. So it is a weird choice to choose this kind of plug for power supply. So I will power it on. Here we are, self-test, and then it will take 10 minutes before it is ready to use. So we have to wait. Okay, we are almost good. When taking it apart, I will try to figure out what needs to warm up inside. I guess it might be the camera. I do not see what else it could be. At least. So it asks now for insert strip. So I notice there is a red light here, so this must be the barcode reader. But first we will play with the buttons. We have a memory, and it looks like it has a log of the latest results with a kind of strip that was used on the result. This one was positive, and it was used, it seems, in 2011 if the date was set correctly. We wait again. Control. IQC must be integrated quality check, so maybe there is a special strip to test the device. Here we have the setup menu, pretty straightforward. Okay. Patient ID, operator ID. A lot of languages, apparently. Of course, it is not what I want. Okay. So, I did notice if I place something reflective over here, it asks for press start. So I did tinker this barcode on a reflective piece of metal, but of course it will not work because the barcode is not what it is waiting for. But if I press start, it will try a few times to read the barcode apparently, and then it says barcode cannot be read. And it is all what I can do with it without test strip. So I believe it is time to open it. We will start by having a quick look inside the power supply brick that came with it. Made by Ascom Energy Systems in 2003 apparently, and we have 2005 software in the device. Sticker in German here because is it made in Germany? Not sure, but it is a power supply for two different devices, it seems. Cardiac reader or Miditron Junior. Must be interesting to research it in Google, see what it is exactly. 12 volts and 5 volts output. So let's have a look in it. We can expect quite decent quality. So let's find it out immediately. Okay. Hello. This one will not come. Copyright number in the case is 1994. Interesting. And we have pretty straightforward switching power supply. Not no replaceable fuse. Well, you need to unsolder them. Noise filtering. A very small switching transformer. Some power diode on a heatsink. Big inductor here, Nippon Chemical capacitors all around, and it is all. So seems to be quite good quality. And your RJ45 output plug, which is quite odd. About the power cable, it came with this power cable. We have one ferrite at each end. And actually they did use Cat5 cable for the power supply, quite surprising. So I wonder if they did just use a regular Cat5 cable. Seems totally shielded Cat5, but seems perfectly like any Ethernet cable. Interesting. And actually no, it cannot be a dead code because we are not yet in 2019. Okay, so about the device now. It looks like the case is made of 4 major parts. There is the big base plate for everything. There is this user interface piece. There is this rotating piece for the strip. And there is this big cover for the sensitive elements. And screws everywhere. So I will start by removing, excuse me, I need somewhere to put my screws. So, and a screwdriver should be useful. It looks like it is made to be easy to open and repair. Just a regular Phillips screws here, and yes, this cover will come right off. So we have super thick plastic here with brass inserts. This is actually quite dirty, and I believe I will clean it with bleach before reassembly. There is a remains of a safety test sticker here, November 2010, and the material is written PPE-TSG. I am not a plastic expert like Arduino versus Evil, but it looks like it is a quite unusual one. Okay. So here is our business end. Apparently we have 2 circuit boards mounted on this piece, and nothing else will come off unless I undo this part, it seems, because this is going under this, and this is attached through the middle axis here, so I need to undo this first. To do it, it looks like we mainly have a big Allen screw. Well, big. One Allen screw. Okay, easy enough. And I guess it is first interesting piece. There is a metal clip over this connector here, which I need to undo, or try to undo at least. Excuse me, let's try with this. It is really well secured. Okay. Okay, so here we have a plastic piece with one plastic lens, and probably this ring will be used to adjust the focus. Yes, when you turn it, it will probably adjust the level of this plate, this circuit, and will allow to adjust the focus. So what do we have on here? we have Sanyo chip, a lot of tantalum capacitors, and this must be our CCD. Little device in a clear case with golden legs. I see two screws here, but okay, it will come off like so, and I have two more screws. Just to attach this piece, but there is nothing particular apart that it is a big weird CCD sensor. It looks like only half of the chip is actually CCD. The other half seems blank, as you can see. Interesting. I will include at the end of the video USB microscope close up of this thing if you want. And then I can reassemble this real quick and we will continue. So this must be the sensitive part, watching at the lines on the strip. I guess you must have a light source somewhere, because you cannot look at the strip in the darkness of this compartment if you haven't got some light. Interesting. So in here we have this piece, and excuse me, this is the other attachment point for the PCB, but it is weird. Either it was broken, and it is hinged, as you can see, with an Allen screw. Wait, but not. You can actually pull it out of the way. Quite a weird setup again. And it looks like we have a number of screws to undo to remove this plate. So let me do it. Here is actually the other side here of the cable that can disconnect from the main board. So I will reinstall the other end immediately. So it is done. I have not to do it later. Okay. So now I will undo this plate. So just screws on the nuts here. One of them. Try to do it quickly, but luckily I did already have a look and unlock them, because they were locked with Loctite, and really undoing them the first time was really complicated. Now it is a lot better. So we have this screw here, a nylon stop screw, nylon, not even, not a screw, and we have a little Allen screw here. I have to loosen, it seems, to be able to remove this part like this. Okay, and now we are one step further, and look at that. Another circuit board with what seems to be a lot of analog stuff. maybe some of these resistors are no, they are going to the ring of LEDs here, because we have a ring of LED, and when powering up the device I did see a very short green flash, so I guess they are a ring of green LED that will light up the interesting area on the strip. Probably this one, and allow the camera to see what is happening. We have a 1 amp fuse on this board, by the way. Apparently nothing on the other side, so interesting. Really a lot of wires to this board for just a ring of LEDs. So maybe they can light up in seconds or something like this, to allow doing the process of reading the result. I have no information at all, and obviously most of the magic is happening inside the strip. Okay, so it is the next layer, and now I should be able to remove the turntable. The turntable, yes, like this. Same material here, little window for your barcode reader, we will have a look at it later. And on this side, it looks like we mostly have the motor. Everything is very dirty, so I will probably take the opportunity of having it apart to clean everything, because it is a device I want to keep in my collection. So okay, so we have here the motor to turn the turntable. Spare no response. Here we have a big brass part. Oh, and we have a big crack in the plastic, and I did not do it myself. Look at this. This is properly broken. We have a warmer screw here on the motor, turning this gear, and we have this brass wheel with a O-ring that will act like a tire and press against the turn plate with, thanks to this spring, it seems, on just one regular little DC motor. Okay, nothing left in here, and now we can go to the main unit. I'm really annoyed with these broken parts. I guess I will have to re-glue everything, or try to at least. You see, it is not a big deal because the device is still moving around, but still it is not a good surprise. Okay, I will see. Maybe finally I will just scrap it. So we are left with the main PCB. I will remove before we have a better look at it. For this purpose, just 4 screws. Okay, this time they are self-tapping screws. I should be able to lift this and undo 2 connectors, one for the display and one for the keypad. Here we are. So probably very regular LCD display with a backlight. Nothing special. You can see how thick this plastic is, must be nearly, oh, I have a ruler just here, yes, 5 millimeters, quite impressive, and quite heavy also. The keyboard is obviously stuck on the other side, and we have also 2 small status LEDs. Okay, here we are with the main board. So the last time I was lazy and I did not undo the main board. It was the other device, I do not remember what it was. But this time I will undo all the screws and we will be able to check if there is nothing going on the other side of interest. Quite a lot of screws, by the way, for oh, it looks like we have a test button here or something for factory reset or test maintenance mode probably. So here we are, so nothing this time on the other side except the reader for the chip card. Look at this, spare no expense. They did attach this PCB with 4 brass standoffs that do spring inside the PCB. But is it really necessary to use 4 brass standoffs for this purpose, while plastic or even steel things should be good enough? Quite interesting. So, one thing I will do, I will put back the device together and we will have a test by pressing this button if it does anything or not. Yes, I can reach it from the outside, so we will see what happens. So what do we have on this PCB? Oh, we have another button here, so it will be worth testing both of them, I guess. We have un Finéon, probably main processor here, some RAM here by the looks of it, or ROM and RAM here. Very prone to fail Dallas real-time clock with memory inside, well, battery inside that you cannot replace, and this thing is soldered to the board, so you cannot even remove it and put another one easily. Quite interesting. Apart from this, really not much. There is our single unit, apparently barcode reader HBCS-1100. 8 pins at the back, something like this, and seems to be an all-in-one barcode reader. Interesting. It is, I believe, the first time I ever see this. Okay, and nothing else of interest, sadly. So as I said before, this memory card is just a dual inline chip with legs flat and press fit inside this plastic holder. So probably an EEPROM or something like this. Okay, I will put back the device together and we will have a test with buttons to see what happens. Okay, the device is back together enough to allow testing what happens with the two buttons inside. So I will power it. Oops, excuse me. Where is this plug? Power. It is working. Self-test running. And we will see the green flash here in a few seconds. Oh. There is something it does not like at all. Yes, I know what. Excuse me. Let me figure it out, I will be right back. Okay, there is actually a sensor detecting the position of the plate, and if it is not turning, it will not work at all, and there is something else. Maybe it wants to read. So maybe I need to put it back together a little bit more. But if I put it back together, I am not able to press the button behind. So I will try to press it anyways. And it does nothing. Okay, so this was quite a fail. I wonder what will happen if I put it back together. Ah yes, I know. I need to put this together so it will see the plate with the flash, and it will be able to figure out that the camera is working and seeing something. I believe it is this. So let me just put this back together like this, like it is supposed to be. And we can try another time. No, still not. So did I break something? I do not know. Interesting. Okay, so I will call the support helpline now in order to have this problem solved. I hope they will take it and their warranty and give me a new device. If not, this device may go to the recycling. So, thanks for watching. Bye bye.